Mark, thanks. The Kingsport Parks and Recreation Department is developing a new master plan with short-term goals, and they're looking for community feedback to make it all happen. Here to tell us a little bit about how it works is Tyler Wicks. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, first off, what are you hoping to get out of this master plan?
You know, as a Parks and Rec agency, we're really here to serve the community, and so part of this master planning process is getting feedback from that community to see what their needs are. How do they want to see Parks and Recreation develop for the future in their town?
Let's talk a little bit about how people can get involved and help you develop this plan for Kingsport.
Yeah, so we are doing an online survey. It should take you about a minute to 2 minutes to complete. I did it in about a minute and a half. We also have 4 publicly scheduled meetings that are advertised. The dates are out there. They're all across the city. And then our staff will also be doing pop-up meetings around different events at the city to really get out there and engage with the community and talk to them. The best way to learn what people want to see is just by asking them.
And I know when folks think of a master plan, they sometimes think of this big picture, but I know that you're also focused on these short-term goals right now. How is that going to work?
Yeah, so it's a 5-year plan, and we're looking at both short and long-term goals. But these short-term goals are really things that can be actionable, differences that we can make over the next 5 years.
And let's talk a little bit about what you're hoping for out of these survey responses. I know sometimes when folks fill out a survey, they might not always hit exactly what you're needing in that.
We really want to be forward thinking. So what do people want to see? How do they want to see their parks developed? How do they want to see dollars reinvested back into their parks? What activities are people participating in? You know, we want people to be thinking, what kind of programs or activities would you like to take your kids to or your grandkids to? And let us know so that we can work to develop those programs.
And about how long do you think it will take? I know you said a 5-year plan, but sometimes those long-term goals can take a while.
Yeah, so I mean, with any plan, there are going to be goals you don't meet. That's just known on the front end. So we're going to try to meet as many of these goals in the next 5 years as we can, while also building towards these more long-term goals. And we're hoping to have this plan done sometime in the spring.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on to tell us a little bit about this, and I'm sure we'll keep up to date and have you on again as the process goes on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, here's some more information for you on that. Kingsport Parks and Recreation, they're looking for some community input on their master plan. That online survey is open for 3 weeks, and you can find it by scanning the QR code right there on your screen. The goal of this survey is to better serve Kingsport residents by creating a more efficient and responsive organization.